All right, it's a beautiful snowy day. Well, it's snowy anyways. So, what better to do than pull an engine out of an excavator? So my PC-35 did all that work with the thumb and the twist wrist and hydraulics and everything and buckets, and it worked awesome. And this December here, went to move it from one job to another, and it wouldn't start. I knew the engine was getting really old and worn out, but she finally gave up a ghost. So I've been looking at various options, rebuilding, replacing. We're still not 100% sure which direction we're going to go, but I also considered replacing the whole machine, but numbers wise, it looks like it's going to work out to replace the engine. And plus, I love this thing. I had to rent another machine, and new, fancy, fast, nice, heated cab, air conditioning, all the whole bit. But I hated it the whole time I was using it. Didn't run as good as this thing, at least as this thing when it's running, right? So we're gonna pull the engine. We know for sure that has to happen regardless. We're not sure what's going back in, whether it's gonna be this thing rebuilt or a reman engine, but we're gonna work on getting this thing apart. So we got a little tent set up here, polyed off, heater going. I think I'm gonna come out here and work with Ezra because I think this is going to be warmer than inside in my office. It's freezing today. So, yeah, we'll tune in a little bit later on when we've got a little bit more done. All right, that would be an engine, not in the machine. Got a big gaping hole there after much grunting and groaning and many greasy fingers. We finally got this thing out of here. So nice to have that out finally. I think the plan will be to pressure wash the thing off first, get rid of a load of crud, and then I'll start tearing into it. I'm going to pull her apart and check key dimensions in there, check where we're on crank pins, crank journals, all that sort of stuff, and make sure we have a viable candidate for rebuilding. And provided everything is reasonably within rebuildable spec, it's going to go on up to a local shop to have them rebuild it. So I will tune in maybe a little later, show you what we find out. All right, got the engine out on the bench. Time to start stripping her down. Oh, I guess I should have drained the oil first. That wasn't thinking. Oh well, maybe I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, a little bit of walk around here. I think this is more for my records for how to put everything back together more than anything. Anyway, let's start tearing her apart, see what we find. Okay, got things stripped down a fair bit here. Got that darn cover off finally. Once I found the couple bolts that come up from the oil pan. Got the head off, and things are looking not too bad so far. Pistons are all looking okay. Looks black in there. That little bit of water in there is just from pressure washing and being out in the rain a little bit. But other than that, so far we're looking okay. How do my valves look anyways? Haven't even got that far yet. Oh yeah, everything's looking intact. That's good. All right. Not so bad. A little extra carbon in there, but I think that's mostly because I was recirculating my blow-by from the crankcase vent back into the intake. But yeah, all right. Okay, well that's looking pretty positive. That's about all the time I got right now, and I think I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so the rest of this will have to wait till Monday. My plan is to pop the crank and pistons out of there, check my bore dimensions there, and check the crank dimensions, make sure everything's looking happy enough. So anyway, that'll be it for now. We'll catch you later.